Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those of you who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here. We are back playing Danganronpa and class trial. Let's see what Kyoko has in store. So, before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in lead, and where she took us was...
the girls' locker room?
Yes, weird.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Check it again.
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Monokuma, are you okay with this?
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
It's probably best if
Yeah.
I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Oh, quit being such a wimp.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well.
Thank you, Sakura.
I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
Quit placing
Let
gender
the boys
roles.
do it.
God.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Exactly.
So just leave this to me.
Got it.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl on girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Not it at all. Stop
So
screwing
this is the
around.
trouble for Toko.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Put your hands together in a brief prayer. Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular
No.
mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but this is... What is this?
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
What is it?
Chihiro's a dude.
Not possible. It's
Chihiro's
not
a
possible.
dude. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
A boy.
a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What?
You're joking, right?
Nope.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that
Oh,
right off the bat.
Monokuma. You cheeky bitch.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh?
Yes.
Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Yes, Monokuma.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Yeah. That never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no
There we
problem
go.
gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room.
Now I see
and
why
was
you wear
then
those
later
gloves all the
moved to
time.
the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbooks to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit. I
Yes.
did find it rather
You
odd.
were caught off guard.
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain
Yeah,
incongruity
yeah,
to his
sure.
female.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned,
No.
do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
There we
The
go.
way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything
Yep.
to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now.
No.
Uncovering
No.
the culprit
We're
is
not
much
stepping
more
away from this,
important,
Byakuya.
wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going?
Nope.
Real good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Nope.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Uh-oh. He is the ultimate moral compass, so seeing a girl in the boys' room might have sent him over the edge.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Yaku didn't do it. And who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro?
I got it!
Killer is a dude. Means the handbook was broken, so had to have been a guy. Okay. Okay, round and round we go. Defer this over. Okay, so
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer,
Yeah,
they would have said
no
something
shit.
by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
no, it's not.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
No! Not game over!
Celeste's account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
Come on.
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Yep.
Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of
Oh, God damn it. It's not it.
Shoot!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer.
Nope.
And only
There we
the-
go. There was another. There was a very uniquely designed character.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such
You're
ugly
terrifying, and I
noises.
adore you.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before
So
nighttime.
we still have no idea
I
what
saw
happened to the
in
bag with the
dormitory
tracksuit in it.
warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
I can't look at the character model anymore and see it as a girl. It's
And then,
jarring
I assume,
right now.
he headed off to a...
A track jacket and a double bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
I better get going. Kind of a hurry. I mean, she was playing to me.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times.
Well, you can't have a girl going,
He
a boy in the
always
girls' locker room.
complied.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed. What a marvelous friendship!
There we go.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
Is it Mondo? I don't want it to
Knowing
be.
what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
Okay. Think about
Focus on
it.
the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Wait. Track jacket.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You
Cause
really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
nope.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
Oh,
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
but
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so
no. But the fact that there's a
I can't imagine
tracksuit
what would make that one
is
special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's
if we can
jacket?
assume that Mondo would be in his full gear when he went one-on-one with
Perhaps.
that other dude.
Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Yes, it does. Okay, so this one's got to be a memory recall.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
Because it'd
What
still
do you
be
mean, the specific tracksuit?
gender neutral.
We picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're
No.
saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
Have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white
Okay, I got it.
Did any of that
I got it.
really help us?
I accidentally got the right truth bullet by mistake.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was on
Yes,
his
go
way to go
exercise.
exercise. So next we have, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific track?
I got it!
Yeah, come on.
It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is,
So,
the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit
nope,
as
god
him?
damn it.
Shoot!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific
I don't think it was on
tracksuit that he
purpose.
did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
Because he just didn't pay any attention to it, right?
It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
No, he's wrong.
So, this debunks the fact that,
Hold on a second, Mondo.
yeah,
What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
there we go.
When Celeste testified a few minutes
No one
ago,
else found
said-
out, so.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why
Nice.
did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
There we go.
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
So I was right, but
Before
wrong.
we began the trial, did you
I
tell
knew
anyone
that he was upset because
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
nope.
No, that can't be it.
Sorry, dude.
The bag and
Your
clothes were
bros.
surely disposed of by the time we began
Your
our
bro's going
investigation.
down.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
Yep.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance.
Uh-huh.
I just happened to see it last
Uh-huh.
night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Nope, it was in a bag.
That can't be it either. According to Celeste's
He
testimony,
stuffed it in there. With that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro
So,
made a point of making sure
the most
jacket was completely
suspicious
in
character
the
in this
bag.
game actually did it.
If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't
Interesting.
possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Ooh.
Here, you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it would be obvious who he met with?
No.
What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now
Yes.
I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Yes.
That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along.
Really?
I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why?
I mean,
What made
it
you
makes
so
sense because he's the only one
suspicious?
strong enough to do this aside from Sakura.
That's a good question.
He talked to the way he was acting. Nope.
There was maybe and after no, not nearly
People
as
murdering a
frightful as
friend.
some.
Oh, goddammit, that was actually important.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I say,
Yep.
putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem.
Are we?
It's
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really?
And he waits for now.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly,
Say it.
not be all that relevant.
Say it.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine,
Out of
man.
everything we've
Tell
just
us.
done.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Found on the ground. It's Chihiro's.
I got it!
Someone that's missing still.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Where
It
was
must
it?
hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Monokuma?
I imagine
You wanna say
the
anything?
culprit broke
Nope.
it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
They're not.
You're right. They're not.
But
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken. As is
So what
Leon's, sitting
do those
useless
have
in
in
the main
common?
hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
yes, there
Might
is.
be some
But what
kind
is
of
it?
mystery in there somewhere. How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
Exploiting a bug? Nope.
Shoot!
Hoop. No, goddammit. Well, process of elimination. Had a weak spot? Or what was it?
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Did he?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Or you could just improve
Tell
on
us already.
it. Just say it.
Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
Positive.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
That wasn't Leon's handbook in there. It was
I knew
Mondo's.
it. You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a
And we know somebody
layer
who's in
of
his
air
full
around your
gear
skin.
when
If the
he
hot
was
air of the
in the
were
sauna.
somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around.
Interesting.
So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Yeah.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna,
No, it
then
wasn't.
the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Somebody accidentally broke theirs.
Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by
There
accident?
we go.
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not
There
knowing
we
its
go.
weakness? And they'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of
Yep.
it.
And somebody was a big fool
I
enough.
won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Who in?
I don't know
Indeed.
of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
Yep.
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Mondo. Sorry, dude. You know he's going away.
Here's my answer.
Because you two had that competition.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Sorry.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
And it broke.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I found something that proves without a shadow of a doubt. The other broken handbook.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sorry, dude.
Let's
There's a
test
broken
Makoto's
e-handbook.
assertion. If what he says you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves
There
that
we
what
go.
Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Get it? Yes.
No, that's wrong.
So close. Okay.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Or is it Leon's?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall.
That's yours.
Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's
Yep,
handbook and
there we
replaced
go.
it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Exactly.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right
And we
now
can prove
is
that.
actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation
Again,
that says
dead.
loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Thank you, Monokuma.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
What a specific rule to add.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear.
We're wrapping this up.
And we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
So you all know where this is going. All right, if this is right, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Here's exactly what happened. First, last night, Celeste, at the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
She noticed it was the blue tracksuit.
That something was a blue tracksuit.
So this is where it starts to get...
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was a...
Yep.
Simple. Because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
Yep. There we go.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell.
But my question is, why would Byakuya fuck with this?
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Nope. Okay, so that's wrong.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay, I hope I got it, because this is my last health. This is the one that's worth to repeat.
Try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained
So I think I
carpet.
just jumped the gun and...
Then, removing...
Yep, moved it to the girls' room.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
And there we
And that's
go.
exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
But then we have this asshole.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
So, him and Genocide Jill should just,
stumbling on the
be
crime
under
scene,
permanent lock and key.
He went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
But why, though?
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna
There
was
we
enough
go.
to ruin the
Fucking
electronic
did
gadget.
it.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Complete. Thank God.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
Sorry, Taka.
Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
The broken handbook. Let's talk about fever time. Naked time. Bullet time battle. If you press the R1 button, fever time will activate. Tempo will be forced to its max. Huh. But... okay. Okay, so... Alright, time to do this tempo thing. As such, I cannot say a single goddamn thing, because it ruins the tempo.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Alright, my bad. I fucked up. Forgot triangle was the button. Here we go. Final strike is the broken key handbook.
This should prove it.
If he has his handbook, should be fine. But he doesn't. Does he?
My thinking so far is right. Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Okay. But why, though? Yeah. Wait. Wow. This grade's much easier than the second Danganronpa.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
Got it. Oh,
Who
wait.
will you elect as the blackened
I'm
this
making the wrong
time
thing.
around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I think it's pretty obvious. That never gets old.
What?
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened killer that killed Chihiro was Mondo. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Taka chose the wrong answer. You're treading close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimu. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now
Oh, looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence. Allow me to explain on his behalf.
actually...
Story of murder this time is a sad story of two men. But for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can just hit the circle button to fast forward through the text. Please, someone comment on that. Anyway, there's once this young boy. His name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. Oh, so that's why he pretended to be a girl. Contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. Take on that fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Nobody will usually say anything like, even though you're a boy. No matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken deep inside of him. It was not easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game had begun at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world of survival is the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Oh. And then lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. That was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack and the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
Oh, I still don't know these things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. To try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become even stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance
I want to
to
change.
get stronger and accept who I am. Even though that one someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. And with that, the thought in front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day, he made a commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to train his body and mind. But sadly, that'd be the first and only chance he would get at it.
hey,
When he decided he'd start exercising, he thought it'd be a good idea to ask somebody for help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask him to help them from there. That person he went to
Yeah, that's
was
right.
me. Yep, sure it was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Thus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo will give me the strength, give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support, he would be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Did what he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' room to the girls' room?
Indeed.
That's exactly what I mean. Wasn't it to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
Could have been part of it. I don't think that was the main reason. Real purpose was keep the promises between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But
No.
Because...
Everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room. Then everyone would be arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? So that started up. At least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' room and sealing the handbook. See? When Mondo did that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why did he do that? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
Something he didn't want anyone to know even if it meant killing someone?
You're
It's
wrong.
impossible.
Don't make
How many
me
times must I
repeat
repeat myself? Judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. If you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. While we're on the subject, what do I want to tell you? Embarrassing memory. The secret you didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? Killed his brother, didn't he? Yep. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraffs across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because that Mondo even got a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. It was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. Before anyone knew it, had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was just peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. Kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this game with his bare hands. Mondo's just gonna go along for the ride. Someone like that really be our leader. All I'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I just...
gotta get stronger than Dayada. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. Kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly, his brother pushed him out of the way. Lying in his kid's brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it wasn't his brother's fault, but Dad had never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because the team, you and me, put together, it's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He'd never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Dad was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and killed himself. That became the explanation of what happened. Mondo's lie became truth. He wanted to lead a team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
Strong. Yeah. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let other gang members find out. That happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother worked to create would have been destroyed. His death and the guilt I've been carrying around would have been for nothing, so that's why. Mondo, I saw that Monokuma had on me. My head filled with kind of fuzziness, uneasiness. Just started swimming around. Never felt anything like it before. It's called despair. Wasn't sure what to say, but after a while, that fuzziness, uneasiness turned to rock-hard lumps of anxiety down into my stomach. So right around then, Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Why? Why now? You tell me this all of a sudden.
Huh?
Because, I mean, if that's secret all the time, right? If anyone find out, you would.
But
You're right, but
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. Like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I had to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
Saying I should just say it?
Why?
Saying if I really am, I should just be able
What?
to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. Jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. Kind of strength I've never had. So jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
Why?
Making fun of me. Strong? Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I make fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. Like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Supposed to let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
You have to tell me
Damn
that.
you.
Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to.
Admire you. Admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
I am strong. 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 Yep.
You son of a bitch!
I don't even remember anything after that. When I woke up, he was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand, and I was staring at him, down on the ground.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo, he was always so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side from everyone. That was his secret. Weakness that lived in his heart like this, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Monokuma strikes again. See? You're just like him. For a secret to pass, for a memory. For that, he killed another being in cold blood. He couldn't cut free his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in here? Because I sure don't. You bastard. Oh. Taka.
Yep.
But, unfortunately, can't do that right now. Because time for the punishment. Punishment? You mean the execution?
Well now,
As
well
I
now,
promised you,
well
right?
now, well now.
Blackened that disturbs the peace will get punished.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Yes, what is it? Oh, he's probably gonna get drugged by the chains,
Let's give
isn't
it
he?
everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Yay!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh. And here we go. You know, a funny little thing is that the execution scenes in this game, not the second one, but this game, gets flagged for copyright regardless of what happens. So I'm going to see if I can't just, overwhelm the audio sensors. And, ooh, I don't know how I feel about Monokuma having that hair. Let's just see. Yeah, it doesn't really fit him. Ooh. Ooh. Steel. Oh, that's right. Cage of Death. How cheery. And there we go. All right, seems pretty simple so far. Monokuma was just like a little kid all this time. So what, he's just going perpetually faster and faster? Or did he get shocked? Or did he fall off? Or, oh, his body probably couldn't take the G-force that had been put onto it. What a delightful, happy Monokuma. Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. He's losing his goddamn mind. But of course he had to. Disappointment. Is this the end of the game? Byakuya?
What is this?
Completely insane, you know. Game? If our friend is dead, do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I have anything to say to you. No response except that
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? It's obvious, because it made things more interesting. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual. So I
Honestly,
ignored the nighttime rule too. The rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
there is nothing
Well, I
to be
don't
done.
particularly care. Please continue. I decided to turn my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. Spotted Mondo coming out of the girl's room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
He was such a fool. Didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
well,
Yep.
That's right.
So I decided to lend a little helping hand. Thought I'd liven things up. That to liven things up.
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, he decided to use that. Create the fake murder scene.
But
Damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once
Interesting.
I do decide to become the Blackened, I know who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
Something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
you.
Perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you like them? I do. You know, punishment, this is despair, not just for you. All this punishment, despair is my gift to mankind itself. Yes, because you want to create ultimate despair.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Now here we go. What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the heck? Damn it!
I'm gonna stand right to pick up apart every single thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In, I'm gonna stand alone as the victor. Everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh,
Ah, the noble
how
son of a noble family.
exciting.
Truly, you understand me. I think it's the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
You're stooped to the level of such a childish criminal like you. Let me say this. After I achieve complete victory, you're up next. I'm gonna find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
You're getting all
so
riled
cool.
up.
Like a main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Yep. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtain closed on Chihiro and Mondo. I knew that wasn't the end. Killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept multiplying. It's a kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It's the worst type of despair.
Well, anyway,
Like I was saying.
this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Okay.
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well,
somebody beat her to it.
Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh, my. You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's
So there's
my
still
ace
one
in the
more
hole.
student.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
So I think everybody who saw me play the second Danganronpa, we already know who that is. And that is it. Crazy Diamond Present. Save data? Yes, but I'm going to need an episode. It's later than it should be. So, thank you everybody for watching. Don't know how these will be edited, but hey. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's the end of the night. Thank you everybody for watching. If you have anything you want to say, make some noise in the comments below. And thank you for staying weird.